Hello and welcome, Libra. It's Adam, your psychic witch with Arcana Mundi. I'm here to do your Valentine's Day love reading, and we are going to do this a little bit differently. We will be looking at your energy, your person's energy, the mutual energy, what may cross the mutual energy, and then what has happened in the past and what may come in the future, okay? So, this will all be regarding this connection. We will then look into the Hidden Truth Oracle, which will give us some messages from your person's heart, as well as the Angel Romance cards, which will allow us to see spirit guidance regarding this connection, or at least their insight at the very least. So, spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, may we seek the truth. Please show me what I need to see. Please show me Libra's true feelings toward this person. Libra. Okay. Libra's person's true feelings toward them. All right, so Libra, you're kind of like patiently watching this person. You want to communicate to them about passionate connections with them, okay? You see them as this gift. You see the potential for this to be reborn. You see the potential for the beauty and growth of this connection here. Now, this person urgently wants to communicate with you about what they believe you are. Okay, they feel that you are the manifestation of the dream and the wish. Possibly they were dating other people up until this point. Maybe you guys were separated, they were seeing someone else, or kind of, dating on websites, whatever it may be, multiple people. But I do see that they are kind of acknowledging that you were the dream and the wish, the one they have waited for, or, the one they think has all of the cups that could bring together the 10 of cups, other than their cup. So they are kind of wanting to communicate toward you and explain how they're truly feeling. They have a sense of urgency. You're kind of watching over here. I feel like some of you were kind of spying on this person, Libra, to be honest. I didn't ask a question, so we're going to pop those right back in here. Spirit angels, ancestors, and guides, please show me the mutual energy here. Okay, so we actually had two fallout for your mutual energy and then one that crosses. So first thing here, we have the ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups here. So that's talking about reconciliation to what you guys believe. Sorry, I feel like you guys are definitely having communication problems here. But there is reconciliation at the center of this. You guys both want to reconcile. You both want to rebuild this Ten of Pentacles situation, the loyalty, the stability, the connection, and where you see it going, right? You both want to move toward that. But what's stopping you is there may have been some harsh communication that kind of caused a little bit of a barrier here at one point. But what I'm looking at here is we have the Three of Wands. It's like, this is what's crossing it. You guys are like not sure what to do. It's like, do I come forward to this person? Do I let them come forward to me? And I feel like you're more letting this person come towards you, Libra, okay? Remember, these are general. You can be flip-flopped here. But they're kind of like, maybe I should take action over here. But, if they're not taking action, Libra, maybe this might be a call for you to take action, because you guys are both in this energy of like wanting to take action to communicate with each other, but at the same time waiting for the other person to do it. So it's like, do you really want the communication to happen? Who the hell cares who comes forward, right? As long as the communication happens. Like, all of that is you're holding yourself back in pride, and so are they. You know what I mean? Like, both parties are holding themselves back in pride, expecting the other person to come forward. So in the past, I do see there was some kind of like someone took communication with them about something. So it was either an omission or like some kind of deception that led to a dramatic moment within your connection. I feel that you did break up over this. I do. I feel like you guys broke up in the past. and explored options. But it's like you always held this person and they always held you above all the rest of the options. And they always knew that you were the option they wanted, but they had some clouded judgment. And I think it was because there was lack of truthful communication about what happened. I feel like it was kind of up in the air, right? Like things were left to a point where it was someone didn't know what really was going on. Or, like there was one person who wanted to communicate about it, and the other person was like, nope, we're not going to talk about this. I'm just leaving and sneaking away over here. Okay. And it left the other person wondering what was going to happen. And I feel like this might have been you. I feel like you wanted to be with this person. Um, but like maybe you stepped out of this a little bit and they are like, they knew you were the one, but they dated anyway because they were like trying to look at their options after. Um, could be reversed. I mean, honestly, it could go either way with this one. They could have been, dating other people here and trying to come back and communicate that they want to be with you and they value you above the rest. And you could have been like, no, I want this to be reborn. We need to communicate, but I'm afraid to communicate with you. But honestly, Libra, I feel like it's more on your end. I feel like you might have acted on something passionate or, just didn't communicate and took action into your own hands here and are kind of waiting on them to communicate. And you're afraid to talk to them because you're afraid to lose them by saying something that would hurt them too much for some of you, or vice versa. So keep in mind this is general, it can be reversed, okay? So take this as it fits you. But the other person, someone really wants to rush in with communication here, okay? And the communication they want to rush in with is their true feelings toward you. Okay, so in the future, I see that you guys are going to see things from different perspectives. I do feel like there will be communication that leads to this, but it may also be in isolation. But I do feel like the communication is what's going to lead to this more for most of you. Um, it's about accepting and understanding, you know, um, other people's viewpoints regarding what happened. I feel like there's a lot of illusion surrounding this. With the Seven of Swords, it's like I feel like something may have been misunderstood. I don't necessarily feel like someone cheated, but maybe like someone thought the other person did. Um, and they thought they were lying, and it caused this whole dramatic thing because there was no trust. They felt like there was no trust. Um, and then you guys started exploring your options. But I feel like that enlightenment is going to come in a little fast here, and possibly again with urgent communication. I feel there's a sense of urgency to this communication because you feel like this is faded, okay? For some of you, this cycle will end. Okay, for some of you, like the communication, once you learn the truth, it's about closure and it just needs to be done. You're going to know if that's your story or not. For others of you, you feel like this is a faded connection and that's why you want to communicate urgently because you want to know the truth about what has happened here, okay? Clarify this Wheel of Fortune card for me with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so the Eight of Wands, you're coming in with urgent communication because of anxiety surrounding the Two of Cups. You do feel like this is divinely inspired love. You do feel like this is a faded connection with this person, like you guys were meant to be. That the love can be healed through, divine intervention and, rebalancing the water between the cups, which is the emotions, and truthful, open, honest communication about where you guys stand. Okay? But there is a lot of anxiety causing this. I feel like it's been like you guys are getting scared that it's a little too long that you haven't spoken about this or communicated what the issue is since the argument. Why am I still playing cards? I don't know why I'm still playing cards. But I pulled cards and here's what I got. The Four of Wands and the Hierophant. So this is a higher level of connection between you guys. So apparently I was supposed to pull those cards. This is about a stable foundation. I feel there's been some misinformation and someone's going to need to clarify and set the record straight in order to restore the spiritual union you guys have that has created this foundation, which I believe is the Two of Cups here, right? There's equally balanced love and emotion between you two, but it's just like we need to restore the balance again here. There needs to be honesty and expression of true feelings that in a very respectful, mature way, you know, not in a coming at each other kind of way. Be careful, because I feel, Libra, if this is your person's energy over here, they may come a little harsh about this. So that's what's also making me wonder if you were the one who maybe like they thought was cheating or something like that. Or maybe you were flirting, maybe it wasn't full on cheating, something like that. But just be cautious. This person is going to be maybe a little bit eager to go to an angry place, or like a frustration place, or be argumentative. And that's okay. It's just because they feel so much emotion for the connection. Know that they're only coming from that place because of how much they truly love you. And the thing is, over here, um, you're kind of waiting. You're a little nervous about the communication. But what I want you to know, Libra, is like, keep things calm when you're talking. Keep things, you know, respectful. Hear them out, hear their side of things. And even though it might hurt, just breathe through it, you know, and just remember what your priority of this communication is through the entire conversation, okay? Remember that there is a stable foundation and you did see marriage with this person at one point in time, and don't tell me you didn't, because that is total bullshit. Between these three cards, I already know. And if you're gonna be like, I got blah 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 blah, get the fuck off my comments. That's all I have to say, because your bitch ass wouldn't even be watching this. Okay? Let's be real. Anyway, calling that shit out real quick. Anyway, so just remember, you did love this person and you did want to marry them at one point, and this just might be simply a fog that is causing some disillusion here around the importance of who you guys are to each other. So just breathe, communicate in a loving, mature, responsible, respectful way, and I feel like you guys will be able to come to some understanding. And even if it's not to get back together, it's at least laying all the cards out of on the table. Each party gets to say what they need to say and feel heard, and you can then move on with closure. But I do feel like for many of you, you're not so willing to let go of this, okay? You're not so willing to let go of what this could be, and I don't feel that they are either. That's why they're so eager over here. I feel like you guys know in your heart that this is the one you want to be with, and so do they. Because remember, this is mutual energy. So we're going to go ahead and pull some messages from your person's heart to just dive a little deeper into that. So these are from the Hidden Truth Oracle. It explores, you know, things they may have said in the past, things they may say in the future, things they may never say, things that may be subconscious to them even, just within their heart, but something that they cannot fully understand yet, or do not fully understand yet. Okay. I'm so attracted to you. Well, clearly we had the Ace of Wands. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I do not react when people mention you. So many things remind me of you. Okay, so first of all, this I do not react when people mention you. It's out of self-preservation, because they know that if they like show that they care about you, it's like a pride thing a little bit, but it's also you know, a pain thing. I feel more pain from this card than anything right now. I feel like when people mention you, it's almost like a dagger in their heart, and they're like, I don't know how to even talk about that without crying. And this I'm so attracted, I don't think that's ever been a question. I feel like they've been very passionate about you. Like you get their fire going. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. That could be leading to this anxiety thing, like the urgency. I feel like their energy is really missing you, especially when they're alone before bed. They're thinking about you nonstop, and it keeps them awake, and that makes energy a little bit more aggressive and irrational. So be cautious when they come in. Remember, they may not be sleeping very well, so they may not state things in a very clear way. Just try to muddle through it, you know. I don't I feel you even though we are apart. It has to do with this card. I feel like they feel like you are the one, and this healing energy here, they know this connection can be healed, and so do you. It's like, will we make the choice to do it? well, will we make the choice to heal it, you know? I hid who I really am from you. If they did have someone else, I feel like they were in an energy of possibly like not understanding what it was to be in true love, and then you awoke in them with like you kind of woke them up with this Two of Cups here, you know, and I feel like they're kind of understanding like, you know, that's not really who I want to be anymore, and they tried to hide that from you because you impressed them and you were everything they wanted, but maybe they weren't ready when you first came together, but I feel like they are ready now. Okay. I know I crossed the line with you. I feel like they may have said some really aggressive things that left you hurt, and that's why you're afraid of this communication over here. I feel you leaving me behind, and just being near you is intoxicating is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel this person really has like strong feelings for you, and they're getting a little worried that you are, you know, not in their energy anymore, or that this could be over. So Libra, be really cautious. If you care about this person, take the steps, communicate, be calm about it, you know, understand that we all go through growing learning phases. Why am I shuffling this deck again? We don't need any more of those. But you know, we all go through learning phases, and sometimes people do meet someone amazing in their life when they're not quite ready, and then, you know, it awakens something within them, and then they're kind of like, wow, I never realized I could feel this way, but they don't know how to handle it quite yet, and then there's like a rocky patch, and then you can fix things. It doesn't necessarily mean everything has to be cut and dry, but you do have free will, so you're going to have to choose what's right for you. But we're going to go ahead and pull some of the Spirit Insight cards from the Romance Angels, whatever deck, Doreen Virtue, something or other. Anyway, I don't know. Show me what I need to see. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It is safe for you to love. What's really weird is like right now, like normally when I read for relationships, it's not always that things will come back together. Okay, like more often than not, it's actually like not so much. But this past few months and like right now, it's almost like the universe with like 20 and 20 and every all that bullshit and all these planetary influences that have been happening over the past year, like it's almost like a lot of people broke up in past retrogrades and are now kind of coming back. It's like there's this strong energy going around of like the actual possibility of growing and reconnecting within a relationship or a connection rather than leaving a connection and moving forward. It's really weird, but they're saying it's safe for you to love, open your heart, and give and receive the highest energy of all. Separation, time apart from your partner is upon the horizon. I do feel like you guys probably will not come back immediately. I think that the communication will kind of open the door as long as it stays respectful and loving. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. I do feel like there is a strong connection here. You're everything they've ever wanted. And I think that that honestly kind of scared them. Retreat. It is time for you to disconnect from the world. It may be a situation where you guys need to. What am I doing? I don't need to shuffle anymore. Where you guys need to look at what could honestly allow you guys the safe space to communicate. Like maybe you guys need to get together and just kind of cut off from the world and sit down and have like coffee together. You know, I mean, I know it's COVID, but if you've been in a relationship with them, really just you could hang out if you chose to, or even if you Zoom, you know, like have a conversation through Zoom, face to face. Don't text emotional reality relationship shit. That is bullshit. I cannot believe people even text that stuff about how they feel other than like, I love you, I miss you kind of stuff. Like, oh, what do you think you're going to accomplish other than people misreading things if you're texting each other? Like, hello, don't do that. So keep in mind when you do talk, it needs to be real connection, okay? It really does. It needs to be truthful, open, honest, respectful. Hear the other person's side of things. Don't argue. Just accept it as their truth, okay? Because you have your truth, they have their truth. So, in doing so, just remember, like, shut out other opinions, is what I'm getting from this card. Like, if there are other people in your life telling you, don't talk to him, blah, 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 don't talk to her, blah, 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 that kind of crap, no one can decide who you love and you choose to be with but you. Okay, let me repeat that again. No one outside of your own heart and mind can decide who you will choose to be with and who matters most to you. Okay? Do not ever, no matter in this relationship or any other relationship, allow someone else's thoughts of someone. Now, unless they're like beating you up or something, then obviously. But if, or like verbally abusing you, that's one thing. But if this person, they just don't like them and they're like, you can do better, blah, 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 blah. Don't ever let those people instill your mind with negative thoughts about someone that you truly love. You need to always follow your heart and your own mind first. So you may need to retreat and clear your mind, because I have a weird feeling that some of you have like these implanted thoughts from other influences in your life that are affecting the way you think about this person. So please, 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 Libra, take a moment and really organize your own thoughts, your questions that you have for this person, and maybe write them all down before you guys talk, so that you make sure that everything you need answered is answered. But again, make that decision from your own mind and heart, because at the bottom of the deck we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and I'll be honest, I feel like it might be this person, should you guys be allowed the freedom to communicate your own truths and not the truths that have been instilled in your minds about each other from other parties, okay? So, anyways, this is what I have for you. Libra, I'm going to send you tons of positive energy through this. If you'd like to donate a deck, there are Oracle card decks and Tarot card decks on the Arcana Mooney wish list, which is down below in the description box. Through Amazon, you can send them direct to us if you'd like to donate one to the channel. It allows me to tap into your specific energy a little more directly. Also, if you would like a personal reading that is more specific to your scenario, those are available in the description box below through the Linktree link. They are done on Zoom, and you just book it, and then we go from there. And I will email you with a link and all of the information you need. So, there was something else, but it doesn't matter. Oh, smash the like button if you want a reading for a bonus reading for your sign. The sign with the most likes gets a bonus reading. Like, subscribe, share, notification bell, whatever you feel called to do. I greatly appreciate all of your support, and I wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. Love you guys. Have a great day.